Hey everybody, we had a good time at class yesterday. Here's a review of what we did during new grammar portion. We started with math, and I will be honest, the CC math song is one that I have a hard time getting. So we made up our own song for math. If you want to use it, great. Otherwise, you can look up the CC one. I'm sure it's on YouTube or on the audio that you can buy from CC itself. It goes, the way I sing it goes 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, 108, 117, 126, 135. And for the tens, we just chanted the tens. We did a ton of different random things to do mathercise yesterday. I don't remember all of them. Sorry, I was going off of the top of my head, but we did wall push-ups, so we just went and stood against a wall and did push-ups for every number. We did squats, so we just counted and did kind of air squats. We did some planks, some not forearm planks, but full extension planks on our fronts, and then we also did some side planks, and that was pretty fun to watch everybody's face get red while we did that, including my own. So that's what we did for math. We'll just continue to do mathercise for a few more weeks, and then perhaps at the start of next quarter I'll do something else. I have a couple other games in mind, but we're going to finish up this quarter just doing the mathercise. For Latin this week we did, I think we were on a new sequence. Yes, we were. So it's future tense, and so I have the kids, we just kind of chant it and clap it. We go first conjugation, future tense, and we say that kind of really high and loud. And then we go bow, bis, bit, bimis, bitis, bunt, and just over and over again. I didn't necessarily introduce a way to coordinate the words that you say with it being future tense. Maybe I'll think of something. We can do it next week. This week we just kind of worked on the sequence. For science, we talked about cycles in nature, and we used our hands to act it out. So what are some cycles in nature? Some cycles in nature are water cycle. We just did kind of rain coming down. Carbon and oxygen cycle, and then we circled to show that it is oxygen is breathed in by humans, and carbon is breathed out and breathed in by trees, and so on and so forth, and it goes in a big cycle. And then nitrogen cycle, we made ends, and then we just kind of wiggled them like this. And I found that I have the cards for science. If you guys ever get those, they're really great. They help me figure out how to explain things to my kids at home. I don't have time in class, but I always bring the science card, so if you guys ever want to stop by the room and just see like what one looks like, you can always check it out. They're really helpful for me here at my house. English this week was objective pronouns, and we did that to, I think we did it to dashing through the snow. Yeah, so we went me, you, him, her, it. Me, you, him, her, it. Me, you, him, her, it. Singular objective pronouns, us, you, them. Us, you, them. Us, you, them. Plural objective pronouns. Sorry about the phone. I only get phone calls when I'm doing something like this. And so that was for English. Timeline. Hand motions went Judah, J, falls to Babylon. Temple destroyed. Babylon falls to Persia. Jews return and rebuild the temple. Then we made our R's. Roman Republic, Golden Age of Greece. So you make a G, and then you signify the helmets that they wore during war. Greece. Peloponnesian Wars. I just go back and forth for those. Persia falls to Alexander the Great. And I know some people do it over here. I just do this because I'm used to it from probably being a weirdo in high school. So the song goes, Judah falls to Babylon, temple destroyed. Babylon falls to Persia, Jews return and rebuild the temple. Republic, Golden Age of Greece, Peloponnesian Wars. Persia falls to Alexander the Great. Okay? And now we can go on to, what's next? History. This is one of my favorite songs. I think I say that every week. Oh well. It's telling me about the 100 years of war. And so the sign motions that we used in class today go, during the 100 Years' War, Joan of Arc and King Charles VII led the French to defeat the English at the siege, we're shooting an arrow, of Orleans. In the late 1340s, fleas on rats, so we put a flea on a rat, and we're going, fleas on rats carried the plague which killed 1 out of 3 Europeans. So I'll sing that for you now. During the 100 Years' War, Joan of Arc and King Charles VII led the French to defeat the English at the siege of Orleans. In the late 1340s, fleas on rats carried the plague which killed 1 out of 3 Europeans. In the late 1340s, fleas on rats carried the plague which killed 1 out of 3 Europeans. Isn't that a fun song? I like it. And last we did geography. I'm going to find something to trace. An applesauce cap will do in a pinch. So here's our map here. And this week we were working on European cities. And I sang the cities to the tune of Shall Be Coming Around the Mountain. So we started off really, really slow. And this is kind of a fun game I did with my kids this week too. We go really, really slow and then do it multiple times, and by the end we're going very fast. Obviously you have to show them the points before you can really sing and get fast on the song, otherwise everyone's just lost. But it goes, European cities, London, Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Orleans, I say Orleans because it's French accented. Orleans though, my bad. Orleans, here we go. European cities, London, Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Orleans, European cities, here we go. So you can keep going faster and faster and faster to where you're going. European cities, London, Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Orleans, here we go. European cities, London, Paris, Rome, Barcelona, Orleans, European cities, here we go. And that's kind of fun. Sorry about the mess up there when I was singing it the first time through. That's it. It was a good day in class. The kids especially had fun with the proportionate solar system that we did in the gym. So I hope you guys are having that you have a good weekend and a good week next week. Next week is the end of our quarter. However, because of scheduling, we are going to go through week 7. So we have 2 more weeks in class, week 6 and week 7, and then we're going to take our scheduled quarter break. So just as a heads up for you guys, we have 2 more weeks of class. All right? We'll see you next week. Hope you guys, again, have a good week. And that's it. Bye.